Previously on the other dungeon. Bekefo got more familiar with her new animal companion, while Karam and the rest of the group dealt with the now paralyzed Bridget and strengthened their bonds with the Vishkanyan locals, until Bekefo returned with her dragonfly, only to be chased away by a gang of children. I returned soon with 2 flying dinosaurs trying to devour Bekefo's new pet, who bravely tossed the Bekefo stone into one of the pterodons' mouths, and Bekefo gained control of the great beast, only to moments later anger the natives, who decided to slay the great flying reptile after it spoke because of an ancient prophecy regarding the former dwarf Bekefo, and then they held a ceremony to decide who to sacrifice to the larger island to appease their lizard-brained dinosaur gods. So the party naturally kept a close eye on Karam's useless mother during the nightly feast, and Erog decided to visit the debate. And now, the other dungeon continues.
Okay, can I find the sharpest rock? Maybe a little seconds.
Yeah, you can either find a rock that is sharp or one that you can make sharp if you don't mind doubling your blade.
Yeah, I just want to pick up a sharp rock and start carving into pieces of boat. My goddess's little symbol sword with sunlight around it and stuff.
So, alright, so you start making religious carvings on the boat? Marking your boat as your own? Alright, you bless the boat. Roll me a religion check to bless your boat. You have trouble blessing the boat. The carving is good, but you know that your god being a god of light, the blessing might go better in the morning, so I want to try it again when it's daylight.
Okay.
But you'll have your carving and be ready to bless it again in the morning. Meanwhile, Eriku walking up the beach. A little perception check while you're walking up and down the beach.
I got an 8.
All is quiet, dark. All the attention seems to be in the center of the island right now, so the beach is pretty quiet. Nothing going on.
I sigh. I look up at the moon and I'm like, I don't say anything. Can I roll perception to see how many moons there are?
Yeah, please.
I got a nat 20.
There are 3 moons.
I nod to myself in 3 times.
But there's always been 3 moons, so that's not weird. Alright, meanwhile, under the same 3 moons, Erog's still on the outskirts of the party, can't see what's going on. They seem to be speaking more in Vishkanya now. Their common seems to have slipped away. They seem to be more speaking in tongues to you. It just sounds like a different language you wouldn't understand. A lot of hissing and stuff. That's very disorienting. You're not sure what's going on.
I'm gonna make one more look around the party, see if I can see, we can look for the old people. That's,
right.
That's at least a...
Alright, perception check for old people.
Let's spot them geezers. I got a 9. Oh, 9.
You can't seem to spot any of them here on the outskirts of the party. So all the young folks are on the outskirts of the party. You're able to push through the crowd a little bit, and the folks do seem to get older towards the center, but you don't see any of the elderly. They must be all the way in the center. You haven't found them yet. The crowd gets pretty thick before you think you could probably get to them.
Well, then I'm just gonna kind of hang out. Maybe something will happen.
Alright, you hang out in the middle of the crowd.
Something will attract my attention.
Alright, you hang out in the middle of the crowd. Meanwhile, Eriku, do you walk back to the boat? Do you head towards the crowd where Erog went?
No, I'm just still walking.
You stay on the beach?
I turn around and walk back up the beach back towards the boat, but I'm just still walking on the beach. I swear revenge 3 times.
The wind picks up a little bit on your walk back. It howls. Sounds like it's be a very windy night. Whips through the very few trees that are on this island, and there are very few, so it's pretty windy.
I howl at the 3 moons.
Karam, roll a perception check.
I'm going to hear 14.
You hear 3 howls down the beach behind you. Whatever it is, it's approaching. Roll for initiative.
Am I fighting Kira?
14.
I got a 7.
Alright, Karam, something howling and it's approaching your boat.
I draw my cross.
Why can't you see me in the dark, Kira?
You can roll a perception check, that's all it takes, really.
I can't see
I look
shit.
in the direction with my half-elf eyes, but I still might need glasses. Oh, look at that. 21.
Not bad, yeah, you spot Eriku coming. It was Eriku howling all along.
I don't say any alligator.
Yeah, you probably don't even see Karam yet, because your vision's not as good in the dark, so you don't even know you're that close to the boat yet.
Thought they were coming to sacrifice my mother.
Meanwhile, back at the party, Erog, things have started to die down a little bit. The crowd is still clumped together, but they're less frantic. It's sort of gotten the party slowed down. Everyone's dancing slower, moving slower. If you want to try to push towards the center of the crowd and see what's going on, you might be able to.
Sure.
Maybe a strength check. Alright, you push right to the front of the crowd. Roll a perception check when you reach the front of the crowd.
Natural 20.
Found all the old people. They're all in the center of the circle here, and they seem to be in Vishkanya arguing amongst each other very quietly now, and everyone's listening very intently. You can't make out what they're saying. It's all in hisses and stuff, but they seem to be directing attacks at each other very quietly.
Picking who's gonna go.
But hissing. It's in Vishkanya, so you can't understand it, but they're hissing at each other. One of them will stand up and say, I have chosen myself as the sacrifice. Apparently I do not serve this community well enough. Is there anyone here that disagrees that would stand in for me and try to survive on the island for 1 week in my stead?
I thought about maybe doing it, but a week?
Drive like around.
Right, exactly. I can't even be on there in the afternoon. I don't step forward.
Alright, if there are no volunteers, then I will leave in the morning. I'll pack my belongings and go for one last hunt, alone. And everyone does a slow hiss, and then they all kind of give him hugs, a solemn and somber, sad nods the rest of the night at him. And they drink a little bit more of their poison and sleep in their various areas around the island, except for the groups that...
Head back to the boat.
I'm sure Eric, who's made it back to the boat by now.
What just happened?
So all of you are back at the boat now.
He's gonna go out in the morning all by himself. I think we're in the clear. I don't think anyone from the region right here is gonna get chosen.
Cool.
I don't know what to think about that, really.
Oh, I say good.
Better him than me.
They did what I told them to do. Because our fickle selves put them in this situation.
They did. You wishy-washy about it.
It was like, oh, we believe this. We don't believe this. Oh, we don't know if we believe this. I'm real mad at the snake people. I don't respect
But
them.
it's late at night now if you guys want to rest or anything before the sun comes up.
I fall asleep on the beach, clutching my dagger.
I'm gonna go back to my little makeshift Gorm shrine.
Alright, that's on the other side of the island, but that's not too far away. So you walk to the other side of the island where your little shrine was and rest there. Karam?
You're on the beach?
Yeah, I'm next to the boat, sleeping on the beach in the sand, while clutching my dagger.
We'll hang out there. Can I start work maybe for an hour or two on another bola?
Yeah, I'll allow that. As long as you have the supplies for it, you can start. It takes a full 8 hours to make one, but you can get an hour of it in there if you want. What I'll do is I'll let you roll a +1 on your next craft check to make one or whatever. You started it though.
Yeah.
Alright. And
I
you
got the leather strip cut.
and then you fall asleep. Eric's on the other side of the island asleep. Eric who's sleeping on the beach by the boat. Karam?
Am I sleeping? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go sleep too. Well, I'm gonna do a quick prayer.
Okay, you pray before you go to sleep.
Watch out for me and my friends. Fall asleep next to my mom.
Alright, so you fall asleep on the boat. You guys wake up the next morning. It's raining pretty heavily, but the sun's coming up now, but you guys are woken up by the rain.
I needed a bath.
We're good. You're getting hosed off now, so coming down good. Other folks on the island are waking up as well. Looks like the old guy is already gone.
I'm gonna get up and go back to the boat to meet Cameron and wake him up.
Eric returns to the boat. You guys are probably up because of the rain as well.
How do you guys feel about it's raining?
Yeah.
So is it
It's
real
like
cloudy
raining
out
like a
and dark? Aw.
It's great.
It's overcast.
It's overcast. It's the morning, so the sun's up, but it's raining.
I'm gonna use a bait to go fishing with my fishing pole.
Alright, so you fish here on the shore with your fishing pole. Survival, unless you have that as a profession or anything. So it's survival, probably.
I got a 15.
Something nibbles at your bait, but you don't pull anything in.
My bait gone?
About half gone.
I throw it back out and just let it fish some more.
Alright, well, survival check to keep fishing.
11.
Nothing else is biting after that. Anybody else do anything while Eric fishes?
I'm gonna stare out at the island, or stare out from our island over to Dinosaur Island. Staring at that motherfucker. Because I hate that island. And I'm gonna conquer it.
Yeah, you can probably see from where you are the old man's boat, almost there. You can see one boat in the distance. It's the only boat that's headed to the island this early. You don't see any other boats, so.
You guys want to try to fish her out of the bottom? I mean, we can tie someone off and then dive in and then.
The weather's bad right now.
It is, yeah.
Are we staying on the island then?
As the day progresses, the weather only gets worse.
Oof.
Great.
Starts lightning and
Can I
thundering
roll
and
knowledge
stuff.
nature?
You may.
Can I roll knowledge nature to try to read into the weather right now?
Of course.
I got 14.
You don't know a whole lot, but this is very heavy rains, torrential. Seems like it's probably some sort of seasonal rain.
Rain day.
Yeah. I'm gonna lay on the couch and watch TV.
Yeah, some days are beach days, some days are rain days. It was pretty windy, pretty wet. There's not a lot of places to go for shelter on this island, so.
There's one thing I've been meaning to find out that I keep forgetting about. I'm gonna go try to find that out.
I'll go with you.
It's such a goddamn simple thing that I keep forgetting to
There's
ask.
nothing else to do, so I'm gonna go with you.
Cool. Way through Snake Village, try to find 20, 30-ish age range. You know, they're like frontline soldiers, I guess you would look at them. They're young, they're strong,
Yeah.
whatever. Try to look at those guys.
Yeah, there's a pretty large group of them. They're not hard to find.
Okay.
They seem to be all huddled together. They're all huddled together right now, sharing stories.
You guys going hunting this morning?
They laugh. In this weather,
I laugh too.
Just
With-
checking.
along with the snake.
so they wouldn't even try to row in this.
Okay, that's the same way I feel. Making sure. There's one thing I've been wondering. I was wondering if you guys could help me out. You know, me and my group, we're new to this island. We're new to hunting, especially in the strange land. We get beat up a lot. I assume you guys
I'm,
face
mad
the same
about
kind of... As your, facial wound is, still fresh.
Yeah. And I'm you get beat up a lot, you know?
Anyway, you guys have, a healer, shaman, anything like that? Do you use anything in particular to heal yourselves, or do you just kind of just tough it out?
Diplomacy.
11.
He says, healing is for the old. I recover when I sleep. I need no potions. Potions are for children and the elderly.
And my flesh went on my mouth, which is kind of like Joker-esque slash. My laughs as I laugh. Because I just don't care. And I'm trying to impress these sexy young men.
I laugh heartily, give him a little slap on the arm, and walk away.
Alright, you guys dip out.
I stick around with the young men.
Alright, Eriku hangs out with the young men. Alright, roll me a diplomacy to get in their cipher.
I have a natural 20.
Nice.
They welcome you to their huddle. All you gotta do is tell them a warrior story.
Oh, I tell them about, I point to the boar's face on my head. And I tell them how I chopped its fucking head off. And also, I have a dagger made out of its tooth.
Good hunting story.
And I'm like, yeah, bitches, what's up?
They're impressed by you.
My eye scars glisten.
You're a strong woman.
I'm like, fuck yeah. I flex.
It's their tribe is usually led by a strong woman, so they see great leadership potential in you.
I twerk and show off my butt muscles.
They're used to flakier skin, but still impressed by your moves. So you get your twerk on with the young folks. Where did you run off to, Arog?
I was gonna go find a group of older people.
You're where Kiram probably still is, hanging out with Bridget, babysitting your mom.
You know what? I'm gonna do like a quick little curve, and then head toward Karam.
Alright, you swing by Kiram, who's
Real quick.
hanging out with Bridget, who's awake now, who just keeps asking you for things like, I want food, I want water.
Oh my gosh.
Now it's a weekend at Bernie's, this bitch.
You know, maybe at least 10 days, but she's back to an average human's dexterity.
Don't go anywhere.
Are we gonna...
That's very true.
Yeah.
It's really less trouble this way. I'm actually doing you guys a favor.
If I could tie her to my belt, I would. Just
Like a backpack.
just save her for Bikefo.
A Bridget Bjorn.
That's how you make it
I'm
your
trying to bless the
situation.
boat again.
Alright, you try to bless the boat in a rainstorm, Karam?
What are you doing? Sorry.
Trying to bless the boat again. 19.
You feel like your blessing went well. Lightning strikes as you finish your blessing, and the sky is illuminated with an arc of lightning all around. And for a second, a bright flash of light, and the clouds break a little bit, but then reform. You feel like you blessed your boat.
Oh yeah.
Got your symbol on it. If nothing else, it's marked now, so it's easy to identify as your boat.
Has Arog already approached?
He's 30 feet away from the boat. He stopped to take a real quick piss. He's waving at you from 30 feet away while he's pissing, and then he walks back over to the boat.
I see your blessing happen.
Yeah, my
'Cause
blessing
the
happened.
way it was described seemed pretty
Yeah, you saw the lightning.
unmissable.
Yeah.
King blessing.
Right?
I think I'm gonna find some food and water for my mom.
I have some trail rations and a flask of
Oh
water.
yeah, I forgot I had rations. I break off a little piece of my rations and start feeding my mom.
I'll shut her up.
I'll go find some.
I have a water stream.
I have some of that. Do you have any water I can give
I
to my
tossed
mom?
Karam the water.
Tell her to open her mouth. It's raining.
It is raining.
It's raining.
Yeah.
Alright, did someone tell her to open her mouth, or are you guys giving her a water skin?
Yeah, she's been kind of annoying me.
Roll me a constitution save for your mom, Karam. I'll let you roll it. Paralyzed, and she's laying with her mouth open. You could suffocate.
Oh, I got
Nice.
Alright, she coughs up a bunch of water, and you realize she's choking on the rainwater. She drank too much.
no. Feel better, Mom? You good?
She's spitting a little bit, but she's good.
Alright, good.
Alright, Karam's mom is taken care of for the time being.
Like a baby.
I know. We just we have a baby. I'm going to tell Karam about what I learned about the possibility of healing elements on this island. Apparently, the old people are the key, and I know that you are in with them. So maybe you should ask them about any ways that they might heal themselves. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of almost dying every single time we do anything.
Alright, did you go greet the old folks who are in mourning? Their group gets smaller every year.
See if you can tell if you talk to one of the old person that got dead. Roll perception to see if you can notice one of them gone.
Maybe it's your friend who taught you how to basket weave. And we'd have a personal connection to them.
Yeah, I guess I'll see if I notice. Well,
No, it's not that one. That one's still here. Matter of fact, can't even tell one's missing.
I approach with my aura of good, and I ask them, hey, is something wrong? Why are you guys so down?
One of our ranks was chosen for sacrifice.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You have my condolences. Is there anything...
You tried to tell him not to kill, fuck up that dinosaur. You tried to save that dinosaur. You are the only, pure person in this island. If anything, you have pleased the lords.
I tell them, you have my condolences, but know that Amade is watching over them and will accept your friend into her heaven, or whatever she is.
So
Not necessarily heaven. She's like in between, but it's still high up there. So.
In her plane.
as long as the great beast welcomes her, or welcomes him into its stomach.
Oh, it will. I'm sure it will. Don't be too down. They're doing what they believe is best for your tribe.
Yes.
By the way,
That is our custom.
I want to change the subject quickly because they're starting to make me depressed.
Bumming me out.
It's getting awkward.
Yeah, I'm already awkward about this. I'm going to sit down with them. Are they weaving baskets again? Or are they, what are they
No,
doing?
just mourning right now. Just telling stories about Bonzales. Lazy Bonzales.
You guys, do you do any, make any healing potions or anything? How do you take care of your wounded?
Healing potions are for the old and the weak. It's funny that you asked, because Bonzales was our potion maker. He was useless for anything else.
Is there anyone that was, like, perhaps training underneath him?
He was the last one.
Did he leave behind any scrolls with how he made his potions, or was it all
What is
memorized?
What is a scroll?
Oh, shit, yeah. You know what ingredients he would use for potions.
I'm gonna go hang out with Gonzalez on Dinosaur Island.
Plants from the other island.
Other
Oh, so you put him in his natural habitat.
He's gonna live forever.
He chose to go.
Is it against the rules to go talk to him while he's on the island?
The hunt is meant to be solo. It's taboo but not forbidden. Considered rude to interrupt a hunt.
Would he be mad if me and my friends
I'm gonna go anyway.
rolled up on him?
Who's to say? Only Bonzales knows how Bonzales feels.
I thank them for their time and also again apologize for their loss, but remind them that doing it for the greater good. Amade will bless him.
They say they'll probably get over it soon. He was never a great weaver anyway. His baskets were shit.
Yeah, fickle snake people.
Alright, thank you, and I wish them well and head back to the boat.
Alright, you head back to the
Say
boat.
hey.
Everybody sucks.
We'll be okay.
Hey guys, the guy that was sacrificed and went to the other island is the guy that made their potions and the only one that's able to make potions.
Fuck.
Nobody else learned. They said it was a dying art form or whatever. Nobody else makes potions.
We have to get him. We gotta go. We gotta go over there and learn his.
That is taboo to go talk to him, but it's not really forbidden.
I mean, it's taboo to kill them.
At least for the week that he's doing the hunt. If he survives a week, whatever happens, happens. For the week during the hunt, he's supposed to be left.
We gotta go ensure he lives, or at least for a little while. I'm sure he's gonna want us maybe help him, but he's. I don't think he's called Lazy Gonzalez for no reason. But maybe we can help him out, and he will hook us up.
Meanwhile, Bakefo is surrounded by dark, cold,
Hey,
and wet.
can I recap what happens to me as I die?
Yeah. Your soul reverts to the inside of the crystal, and you're just surrounded by blackness. You're now inside of a rock. You can only feel the things a rock can feel. So vibration, temperature, I think you know you're wet.
The last thing I see is my dragonfly in the sky, which gives me a flashback to young Kefo, which still believed in her deity at the time. And my deity is all about, apparently, butterflies and dragonflies and shit.
It's true.
And I see this dragonfly in the sky, and I have this flashback, as only a rock can, heart throb moment, seeing this dragonfly as I fall.
I know
into...
the anime heartthrob.
Thank you. Yeah. As I fall into this darkness, being set on fire, and
You experience all that stuff, and then you're stuck at the bottom, cold, dark place, and you're all alone. Can sense things, but not else. What else is going to go on for you because you're a rock?
so as I fall down this corpse to the floor of the ocean, I just keep having flashes of the snake people telling me about things I did, and so I just am experiencing internal conflict mixed with PTSD flashes of experience of giant wars, just imagery of just murdering villages of people attacking me, me in hand-to-hand combat with orcs and giants that were stealing our shit. So just an array of just PTSD. The Kefo is about to reacquaint herself with herself.
All right,
in the darkness.
knowledge history.
It's an 11.
Your memory is still pretty fuzzy. It's such an old memory, but the things you all just described were all flashbacks that were real and did happen. You know,
They're real lucid, though. I can't.
yeah,
connect
very
them.
lucid. It was very late in your life, and it was very disorienting. Earlier in your life, you spent a lot of time underground, but a lot of your adventures happened later in your life, and that's the part that's kind of fuzzy for you. And your part of your life underground was mostly just dark, crowded,
Yeah,
miserable.
dwarf life, where I first fell in love.
There were more than
Really
dwarfs down there at the time. This was during the period of time when even humans fled underground to escape the creatures on the surface. You do remember that?
Yeah, I also remember that I'm a little racist, so
Yeah.
I definitely hung out with the dwarves.
Yeah. You hated the humans being in your caves.
Hated them.
Yeah,
Hated
that's-
everyone.
One of the reasons you sided with the giants when it came time for things to
The
happen.
betrayer of everyone.
But that's all you remember. It's because you only run
Oh,
11. You only run 11, so I can't tell you a lot more. But yeah, you remember living through some things.
So the dinosaur, it burnt up, right?
Yep, it's mostly burnt. It's not all burnt to bits. I mean, it was in a boat that was on fire and then sank, so it's partially burnt and sinking. So it's a partially destroyed pterodactyl body.
Did it defecate upon death? We gotta find you a way out of that dinosaur.
Hell yeah. Since the temperature,
Roll me a perception check.
I got an 11 again.
It's cold, but it's also it's your soul inside of a rock, so you're not sure how much of the cold is from outside.
Kind of half PTSD state. I would like to take the time, since I'm already inward reflecting, to meditate and try to, with my rock vibration self, pick up on any vibes around me.
Oh, creatures and stuff? Yeah, roll me a perception
Creatures
check.
and shit. 16.
There does seem to be some other life nearby.
I'm in an 11 kind of mood.
Within like a 30-foot radius around you. You can't tell what it is, but it's definitely something that's not just rock around you.
I would just like to give off an aura of deliciousness.
It's not really a thing you can do.
Alright, I'm just gonna have more flashbacks.
This time you think you might be misremembering some things.
All jumbled up. The timeline is just mixed together.
How much of it's true? How much is things people just told you about yourself? You don't even know.
Right?
Was I evil? Was I good? Do people think I was evil and know I was good?
I can't do spells as a rock, correct?
Not unless you
Yeah.
have still spell and silent spell as feats, which you don't yet. But if you level
No,
up
I
later
don't.
and take those, then you can. So those are things to look at later.
I'm just gonna do my basic meditation, but I am saying that because I know if I do that for 24 hours, I can try to attract things.
To do that, you have to willfully give up your link to your other familiar.
My dragonfly?
Uh-huh.
Like forever?
Yeah.
Does that mean I don't have Tiki Taka anymore? He's just a
Yeah.
boar living in the city?
Yeah, he's just, well, if he's still
Yeah.
alive. If he's still alive, even.
Why is that for?
Well, you can always still, like, handle animal and make him a friend again, but you can only have one animal companion that's, like, a familiar. You can have, like, an army of them. And only one of
Okay,
them can
yeah.
have that, like, mental link with you. The
I
rest
can
you
keep
just have
my
to handle.
dragonfly as a companion.
You'd have to go find him again and handle him, and, like, it wouldn't be the same as having a mental link with it. It won't, like, follow your orders automatically.
But
You
I
have
can,
to-
like, look for him later on the dinosaur island?
Yeah, you can go look for him, but then try to, like, tame him and still have him as a friend. He won't, like I said,
Be
won't
like,
be
hey,
your...
what's up? It's me. Sorry about that random ass time.
Yeah, and you try to... You speak,
Alright.
Sylvan, you have handle animal, you could do that and might be able to convince him, but...
I'll do that. I'll be really mixed up inside about why my deity sent me Dragonfly and what I was supposed to know from that experience and if that was my deity herself. Like, I'm just gonna have some, like, conflict, like, not conflict, but just, like, inward reflection on that for a while. And I will release it to meditate to find a creature underwater.
Alright, you release your dragonfly and start meditating to attract something new to
Yes.
be your new familiar.
It's raining.
So-
Yeah, it is raining.
It's raining anyway. Over the next 24 hours, you attract a creature, walks along the ocean floor, and approaches your rock and starts nudging at it.
Here we go.
Do you accept this
Oh,
creature?
my rock is not inside the thing. I'm just, like, around some, like, dead, burnt flesh right now.
Yeah, apparently it was able to chew through it and find you.
Oh my god, awesome.
You feel it
I'm-
nudging at you. You didn't feel anything till now, but now it's nudging at you.
I'm just like, nudge me out, my dude.
Alright, it'll wrestle you out from the inside of this creature, chewing through the flesh, and pull you out. It's now holding you.
It is holding me.
Yeah.
Crab or something.
Okay, I'm gonna do that will thing.
Alright, will contest, let's do it. I got a 23. Alright, so the next 24 hours you cannot take over this creature.
So I can hang out with it.
But you can hang out with it, it wants to be your friend.
Oh, awesome. I'm sorry about that. I was just real scared. I want to be your friend too. Do you know what you are? What are you?
I am.
Okay, true that. I am too. I'm gonna ask it if it knows where big things are.
Probably on
Yes.
a level that he might understand.
Roll me towards big things, please.
Okay.
Do you have a family? This is while we're rolling.
Get to know the crab.
Yes.
Oh, whatever it is.
A love person? Do you have multiple love people?
Maybe.
Do you have offspring?
No.
Do you want offspring?
Are you hitting on me?
Do you want me to hit on you?
No.
I'm not. Platonic. What are you scared of?
Death?
What looks like death?
Teeth?
Find teeth.
No.
Find a place where teeth appear and then leave me there.
Diplomacy?
14. Oh, wait! Oh, diplomacy. Yeah, 14.
I'll try.
You are so fucking awesome. Roll.
Roll. Yeah,
You know I'm
you're
big
being
enough to roll
rolled.
you, or can I hold you?
Can you pick me up?
Yes?
Oh, how big are you?
Bigger than you.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm pretty small. You want to hold me?
Okay.
Cool.
Aw.
What do you like to do for fun?
Swim?
What do you like to eat?
Food?
Let's go eat some food.
Okay.
Okay. What's food look like?
Stars?
Yeah, let's go find that.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it. Having a great day with my new friend.
Alright, you go swimming around.
Yeah, do you have a name?
Sure.
What is it?
Huey.
What up, Huey? I'm Rock.
I know many rocks.
Cool.
You seem
I don't
different.
know- Oh, thank you.
Never been able to hear a rock's thoughts before.
Guess what? Either. You're the first you I've ever... And then I'm like, hold up, Huey. You know what a rock is, but you don't know what you are?
I am me.
How many legs you got?
Legs?
What are you holding me with?
My claw.
How many claws do you have?
2.
Cool. How many eyes do you have?
2.
Cool. I don't have any.
Bummer.
We near that food yet?
I'm eating it.
Oh, get it! Huey! Get that shit!
It is
So,
good.
Do any other creatures come around here and hang out and eat?
I hope not.
Yeah. Are you like a solitary person? You like a loner?
Hell yeah.
That's dope, dude. Me too. I tried to have friends for a while, but that didn't work out so well.
Yeah, I was part of a harem once, but I got out of that life.
Damn, dude.
Yep.
Where's that at?
Bar?
Oh, what's around here besides food? Do you just hang out and eat? What do you do?
Swim?
Alright, let's go swimming.
You guys swim around.
Huey, you know what like less water is? Like deeper water and like more and like less water?
Yeah.
Let's go to deeper water.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys go deeper.
Yeah.
It gets colder.
Can I perceive anything else, other creatures around me?
Of course, there are less
Are
of
you
them as you get colder and colder.
I'm like, Huey, is there any other creatures down here?
What
the fuck? Where's the most creatures you've seen?
Not sea creatures, get it?
Look, dude, I'd be really obliged. There's like a lot of stuff I need to do, and it's really important to me that I'm able to accomplish stuff. I just gotta work out for a while. But to do that, I'm gonna need to be around bigger creatures. Can you take me near a place like that?
Yes.
That'd be awesome, thank you.
Feel yourself getting warmer and warmer.
Okay.
Swim for a while.
Totally.
Roll
Huey,
a...
did you pee?
Yeah, Huey totally peed. Roll a perception check, gang, on the beach where the old folks are. So Arog and Karam.
Oh.
Karam will spot a creature in the shallows near their boat, flopping around.
Can I see what kind of creature it is?
Perception check.
5.
It's a really small aquatic creature. It looks sort of like a lobster in the front and an eel in the back. Sort of like a blood red looking creature with spines on its back.
I know this odd looking thing. It's like, hey guys, look in the water. Some weird looking thing right
Can I roll perception again to see if I can see it?
Yep, now that Karam's pointed it out, you may.
Before you froze, I did tell you that I walked back to the beach and left the young men wanting more.
So while you guys are looking at this thing, Eriku will walk up, having left those young men wanting more. She's left that group and rejoined you as you're checking this thing out.
I roll a 6. I
I'm
guess.
gonna roll for it.
Eric doesn't see it.
I have 14.
Eriku thinks she might see it. She sees a red thing in the water.
I go straight for the red thing because I think it's blood.
Okay.
there. You're going in the water?
Yeah, how deep is it?
Not very deep, maybe knee deep where it's at.
Is it still raining and stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I go get the red things.
Alright, roll for initiative with the red thing.
I got 17.
I got a 17 also, I'll let you have it.
Can I perceive it to see what it is first?
Yeah, you can perceive it.
Yeah, natural 20.
Got 2 big claws, spines on its back, it's blood red, has like an eel's tail and a lobster front. Pretty strange looking creature. You might think you saw something in its claw. I don't think it's enough to see the rock because it's through the water and it's small.
Oh, sick.
But you might see something shiny in its claw.
I jump at it the way the foxes do in that Planet Earth special into the snow.
You trying to grab it?
Yeah, I'm
So roll a
getting
CMB.
8.
8 is not high enough. So you try to grab it, miss, you like reach in the water, splash. It wriggles away. It's swim about 40 feet out, so it might get a little deeper if you go out after it, but yeah, you can.
It's worth it. I'm gonna roll again.
So you wouldn't go out there for Bakefo in the rain, but now you're gonna swim after a red thing.
Well, I'm not going out that deep. And obviously, I want this red thing.
Alright.
What's happening?
It's plus my CMD.
You gotta swim first, so roll me a swim check. It'll take you 2 turns anyway, so.
I got a 23.
Alright, you're swimming pretty good, but it swims faster than you, so it's getting away, but you're swimming after it.
I got a nat 1 though.
So you're about 30 feet out of this point, and you go under. You guys on the shore might see Eriku go under, bob her head just now. So you're under for the moment. There's a big drop off just now, where it got a couple feet deeper really quick.
Oh shit.
Sploosh. You saw Eriku go down.
Oh.
Alright, Yeah, I'm gonna swim back.
You seem pretty confident. I'm not worried.
Roll a swim check to come back.
It's getting too deep and it's rainy.
You've only got one
I'm
arm.
not agreeing with you, but you're 19.
All right, you start swimming back to the shore. You're back in the shallow part now.
And I'm like, you guys lost it.
That was a good effort.
I'm like stomping around real mad.
All right. Meanwhile, Bekefo, you will have felt all that going on. You would have
I'm
heard
like, Huey, what happened? What's happening?
that big thing tried to get us. I ran away.
Go back towards it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you can totally drop me off, but you have to drop me off in like the shallowest part of water you can find.
All right. Handle animal to convince him.
I got 12.
All right. It swims back towards the big things very hesitantly. It's not going to get
like-
very close.
That's okay. I'm like, thank you, Huey. You're so brave. It's
gonna drop you
the
about-
most amazing loner I've
Yeah.
ever met.
About 15 feet away from the shore, it'll drop you off, and then dart off away again.
Better, so I'm gonna try and eat him.
He's hanging about 50 feet out.
I'm like, thanks, Huey.
Yeah. He swims away a safe distance, but you're now near the shore, about 15 feet.
Now I have to see you. Can I roll perception?
You can, but it's dark and raining, and she's still underwater.
Oh, I can't see dick. I'm blind in darkness.
I think if anyone, Karen might be your best bet, but with those
Is there
elven
anything I
eyes.
can do to get their attention?
Shine a little brighter.
As a rock, not really, no.
Okay. I guess this is my turn then.
Unless you can think of something. I mean, it's D&D. If you can think of something, you let me know. But I can't
I
think
mean,
of
I
anything.
do have, I can make objects shine, but that's a spell that I cast. So
You
I
need
can't
still
do
spell
that
and
right
silence
now.
spell first, yeah.
Can I use my telepathic abilities to speak to animals to try and talk to Eriku, since I feel like
You
she's
do
the
not
most feral
have the
animal?
telepathic ability to speak to animals.
How did I talk to that thing?
That's your animal companion. You have the telepathic ability to talk to one animal. That's what makes it your animal companion. No other, every other animal you have to talk out loud to. But your animal companion, you have a psychic link with.
I would like to try to meditate with Eriku to be my animal companion.
It's not really how that works. Because you're a druid, you can attract. I guess humans are animals.
I mean, I can't do anything else, so I'm
I
gonna
am-
meditate.
I am dressed as a boar.
I'll let you meditate, and we'll see if Eriku has a reason to go looking for you in that area. And if the Kefa meditates near the shore,
I feel upset that the thing got away from me, and I just want to like look around in the water.
all right,
Like-
you just go splooshing around. How far
Mostly
out?
just feel around because I can't really see.
How far out do you go?
I mean, within 15 feet of the shore, perhaps, because I don't want to go out too far.
Okay, bunch of rocks and sand under your feet everywhere you go. So nothing else really, some kind of slimy stuff, but you don't see the
I
the red
wiggle
thing.
my toes in the slimy stuff.
Your toes get slimy.
I like it.
Classic slime boys.
What was in the water?
I assumed it got away whenever I saw you go out and then come back. Can't really.
You have dark vision.
Low light. I see that she's getting kind of grumpy in the water, so I like jump in the water with her and I say, "Hey, trying to get that thing still? Or what are you doing now?"
I get really nervous, and I just make like weird grunting animal noises.
sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find any more of those weird looking half lobster, half eel things. So I'm gonna proceed.
All right, roll me that perception, see if you see any half eel, half lobsters.
Time to pour.
Dark and it's rainy. Can't see
I'm gonna
anything.
get like unreasonably angry that Karen can't see anything. Because I think, for some reason, I think because he is half elf, he should be able to. And
It makes
I
sense.
stomp back to the door and I fall asleep in the rain.
All right, you guys rest on the shore. We're waiting for the sun to come up again.
Because it's dark now, right?
Dark now, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, good night.
You guys
Good
rest.
night.
When my lobster man left me there, I would like to just state that I did release him from.
So he's not coming back.
I was just gonna like meditate and the thing.
Meanwhile, the Bekefo stone sinks into the sands and the shallow rocks, blends in with the rest of the stones, although it's a little more faceted. The rocks down there mixed in with the sand. And you are meditating inside your soul crystal, trying to attract a new animal companion.
Yeah, I would like to attract.
Alright, you're a druid in good standing and haven't done anything to irritate your god lately, so you should have no problem attracting a new animal in 24 hours. I just need you to roll a percentage die.
We got 2%.
You feel lots of tiny vibrations around you in the sand. You've attracted some creature. You know something's around your rock now.
And if I deny it, I have to wait another 24 hours.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll accept.
Alright, you accept the creature. Roll knowledge nature check.
I got 7. Ooh.
You know, it's lots of tiny. You feel lots of tiny vibrations with this creature.
I think we're all just really.
You can try a will contest if you want to try and take it over.
I'll take it over. I got 7.
I got a 16.
Yeah.
Good roll.
So you do not take control of this creature. But it is moving all around you. You feel like lots of tiny vibrations all around you.
I feel really good.
They seem to have taken claim of you. But meanwhile, back on the shore, what are you guys up to?
I'm upset. Go figure.
Eriku, always upset. What are you mad about now, Eriku?
I tried to catch that lobster eel, and I got away.
Have you ever hunted that type of lobster before?
Well, I'm gonna go walk around in the surf.
Roll a perception check if you like.
Dude, Rockaway, that's a good roll.
I got a 6.
Yeah, you don't see anything. Just water and dirt, rocks, little crabs and junk. Nothing special. There's some old folks like, doing some netting off of the shallows here, but nothing else really going on.
I'm kicking around in the surf, just like taking some aggression out. I just want to set up the scene because I want everyone to know that since I did put on a pair of Karam Speedos during the beach episode, I have been rocking Karam Speedos the entire time, and I got some of that hide off the board, so I have a new tube top.
Nice.
That's what I'm rocking.
It's a rocking outfit.
I'm just like real upset. I'm clutching my dagger just out of frustration. Ready.
The bone dagger I made you? That was
It's
a
still
sweet-ass dagger.
poisoned right now.
Yeah, just waiting for something to happen.
Become a security object for me.
Alright, and Karam, I believe you were somewhere near your mother who was in the boat, semi-paralyzed. You've been carving in the boat. If you're nearby on the beach, you'll probably see Eriku walking around. It's not a very big island, so you probably see Eriku kicking around in the shallows and stuff.
I think I'm gonna take her out of the boat and put her like up towards the old people again and put her on my bedroll.
Alright, you want to do me a strength check to drag her over there?
12.
That's gonna be just enough. I'd say she probably weighs like 120, 130 if I had to guess. I don't know. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be enough. Just barely. It's gonna be a struggle, but you get her over. You drag her through the sand. It's dead weight, but you get her and you throw it. You have your bedroll out there. You lay her back down near the old folks.
And I asked them, very nice, keep watch on her and not let her get a lot of that mud wine.
They'll see what they can do. She's welcome to lay there if you like.
I put one of my rations next to her and she gets hungry, munch on that, and I'll have to leave her with some water.
Leave some stuff really close to her face, and hopefully she can get it or ask for help if she needs it.
Lay it on her.
Yeah, I just put them on top of her.
Leave some snacks with your mom.
Oh
I
god.
want to do a little silent prayer before myself before I head back to the boat. Religion?
Either religion or diplomacy is fine.
10.
So you can say your prayer. We're trying to get a whole lot out of it, but you're always welcome to pray.
Says the
Say it.
barbarian.
I just say it.
Yeah, if you'd like to, yeah.
I just say real quick, I have a few. I pray to the inheritor, O enlightened one, keep watch over my mother.
Alright. You do your prayer.
That was too tasty.
You don't get a response, but you felt like it was a good prayer. Meanwhile, Arog.
I'm on a mission. I'm going into fucking Snake Town. I'm gonna trade whatever I have to trade. We're
Okay.
about to go real hard on Dinosaur Island and fuck some shit up. Because we gotta save Lazy Bo's Island. I'm looking for those traps that we got from that guy the other day that Erica saved our ass from the boar with.
There's a guy that makes traps. If you want to trade for some traps.
Can I accompany you?
I want to go too.
Very easy to see each other, like, in the distance.
I'm walking with a
Yeah.
purpose. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna fuck these dinosaurs up.
Oh.
So mad at that whole island. So yeah, I'm looking for traps. Big ass traps.
I frolic to my friend.
Alright, you frolic over. Eriku joins with dagger in hand. You guys go look around. You find the different groups making different traps, but if you tell me what kind of traps you like, then tell me what you want to trade for them. We can see if we can make something happen.
What did you get the other day? It was like a bear trap, right?
I got a bear trap, a trigger trap.
I want a bear trap. Here are the things I'm willing to trade. If you'd like to do that, I'm willing to trade my iron pot, my soap. That's just what I have on the table. Everything. I don't have money. These people don't want money. They want my stuff.
We can try and trade soap.
There's going to be another one today
I
because
don't
I'm going
have
to trade
soap on
some
here
soap.
anymore. I'm pretty sure somebody took it.
I'm gonna
Here's
take
the
some
arrow
soap.
cooking.
I
So,
look
yeah.
over and I go with my dagger, like close to my heart, and I say he can have my trigger trap.
I appreciate that. Or are you trying to trade the trigger trap for the bear trap? Or are you trying to give it to
I'm
me?
just giving you the trigger
I'll
trap.
take a trigger trap. I appreciate that.
Made me the dagger.
Alright, and for your offer of a pot and a basket trap, you can get 2 bear traps. You're willing to trade those 2 items. You can keep your soap.
One each. I'm just saying I'm trading that soap for something. Prepared for me to offer some soap.
Yeah, this guy doesn't seem interested in trading soap for a bear trap, but maybe something smaller.
What else do I want?
I have 4 boar teeth because I researched it, and apparently boars don't have many other teeth besides their tusks. They got like 4 teeth in the front that are just real sharp and big.
Big fat teeth, rock teeth.
Maybe they got like some little ones, but then no one talked about them.
Fellas, you know where we get some arrows?
They make their own, so yeah, if you want to trade for them, they might trade you some. That's something you might be able to trade soap for.
That's what I was thinking.
You can get 5 arrows for a soap.
5 arrows for a soap? I'll do it. Fuck it. I'll do it.
About 4 boar teeth.
For every 2 boar teeth, you can have an arrow.
Oh, I don't want an arrow.
I don't know what else I could offer you for teeth.
That's cool. I'll keep them in my pocket.
How many arrows can I get for a mess kit?
Probably 15.
Ooh, yeah. Goodbye, mess kit. I would like those 15 arrows. I already sold my pot. Fuck it. I don't need that mess kit.
Now he's got no fork, no knife, no spoon, no bowl. Now he's got to eat with his hands.
What can I get for a full pitcher of common wine?
Are you looking for anything in particular? They might trade you some wine for some of their poison,
Is that
blood.
just, give me like 5 of those back?
I'll trade them that, and I want to just have like a full pitcher of their blood, please.
No, not that much. But maybe like 2 uses.
Okay.
Cool.
Can I apply those uses to my other use on my dagger?
They don't stack, so you have to like store it, and then after you use the dagger, you have to reapply the poison in the dagger. Or you can put it on a different weapon. Or you can save it until after you use the dagger and then reapply it to make it poison again.
I'll do that.
You have 2 like blood pouches basically.
I'm running out of stuff to trade, guys.
Yeah, I don't really have any.
Alright, so you guys have gotten whatever supplies you think you can get for your trades. You want to head back over to your boat, your little canoe?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the
Alright, so you guys head back to the side of the beach where your canoe is. Roll a perception check.
I got 2.
I got 7.
I got 19.
Alright, Bakefo, you will sense some larger life forms approaching. As you guys approach the boat,
Vibrations.
and as you guys approach the canoe, you'll notice that there's like a lot of little, like a crab swarm, little tiny little crabs, a mass of them around your boat. Enough to be sort of annoying if you try to approach the boat.
I run up and stomp on one.
Roll for initiative.
I got a 12.
I got 18.
No, I didn't really want to stomp on those crabs.
Alright, Arog stays out of it.
My mind is on other things.
Alright, I need you to make a reflex save, Eriku, and anyone else that stepped on the crabs. You got a 9, so you will take full damage on this.
This is just like the forecast.
So the crabs do 12 damage.
I just passed out.
Eriku passes out in a pile of crabs.
Can I pull her out of
I'm just passed out now. I need
crab's
to
way?
Yeah, you can pull her out of the crabs with a strength check.
I like slipped on the crab and it fell backwards and hit my head.
17.
Just save me, I'm unconscious. I don't know this is happening.
I didn't want the crabs.
Lucky Karam saved you from being eaten to death by tiny crabs.
That seems like
Meanwhile, Bakefo, you sensed all that energy and stuff going on around you. You sensed a familiar energy of Eriku actually a moment ago, but could do nothing about it. Yeah. So Karam drags Eriku a short distance away. Arog, you probably see all this happening.
one thing on my mind.
Can I take the opportunity of Eriku being passed out to try to like mind meld with her? As existing as a rock, all you see is darkness, and your 2 eyes close and your 3rd eye opens, and before you, you see every network of everything that holds everything together. And through that wave of beauty and vibrations, as the ocean pulses around me, I see an outline glow figure attacked by a crab and passed out in the distance.
I slipped on the crab.
I'll let you roll a perception check to see if you saw that.
I got a magical 12.
Yeah, you perceive something falling on the creatures that you are now bonded with. That's all you felt.
169 pounds exactly.
Yeah, you felt 169 pounds of pure pleasure, but then went away. It's gone now. You can no longer reach it. It's outside of your grasp.
So I want to mention that I have now put shellfish on my enemies list. Swearing revenge against some shellfish. Lobster eel that got away. And this crab
these
just like embarrassed me. This isn't over. I'm just passed out.
Who's this?
Alright, so Eriku's going to rest for a couple hours to regain HP. So I guess Karam and Arog can kill some time while that happens.
We'll go trade him to the we get a pot
I want to take out my rapier.
Ooh.
Stab at one of them.
Like just at one of the things in this swarm?
One at a time.
Alright, roll for initiative. I got a 12.
7.
Are you gonna get killed by a crab too?
I need you to roll a reflex save.
Crabs are murdering us.
1.
You're going to take 9 damage. So Arog, you'll see this. He's poking him with his sword, but
Yeah, I'm gonna swing it.
Yeah.
you can probably get more than one at a time. But it's a swarm, so they're all kind of like their HP's all together. So
Use my flail instead then.
all right, you flail away at them.
19.
You hit them with your flail.
10.
10 damage. Alright, so you smash a bunch of those little tiny crabs with your flail. They try to nip at you again, and you do a reflex save. Very distracting because they're all like pinching at you and stuff.
13.
You'll take 9 damage.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Alright, Karam falls down into the crabs now too. Arog, you're still a close enough distance away to see this happen.
What?
So your boy Karam falls down. Eriku's out a short distance.
I'm
Alright.
gonna run up there, grab him, and pull him off the beach.
Alright, roll me that
Lay him
strength
right
check.
next to Eriku.
Roll me that strength check to grab him out of those crabs.
10.
You're not getting Karam out this turn, so roll for initiative.
Alright, crabs.
I only got 11 this time against you.
Can I just run away from these crabs? I mean, I really haven't pulled a hostile move on them.
Yeah. If you get initiative, if you win initiative, you still have another turn to do something, so.
Okay, alright.
You've only got to beat my 11.
Well, I didn't. I got 6.
Alright, so they're going to nip at you one time while you're still trying to wrestle Karam out of the sand here. So I need you to do a reflex save.
20. It was natural.
So I'll say 3 damage instead of 7. But then it's your turn again if you'd like to try to run away with Karam.
I'm gonna try to pull Karam out of there again.
Alright, roll that strength check.
I got a 14. Who weighs 140. Haha.
Ah, perfect then. Just enough. So you just barely pull Karam out. You also struggle, but you get Karam out this time away from the crabs. You guys are just far enough away. You're all dripping wet, covered in little crab bites all up and down your legs. So your 2 allies need to rest now, Arahog, but you got out of there with just
I
a
do
little
too. I
bit.
got fucked up a little bit.
Yeah, you got a little bite. So if you guys want to do a 6 or 8 hour rest or whatever you want to do for the moment, you can. Roll that D and add your con on top if you want to rest that long.
Yeah, fuck it. I mean, we all kind of need to.
So while you guys are resting, the Kefo, roll a perception check.
8.
You don't really know what's going on. There's some motion and sort of a sense of panic.
I'm in a rock tripping.
You definitely feel like they have an agitated sense right now.
Crabs. Y'all just fuck up that group of bipeds up there.
They don't know what bipeds is, but they tried to eat some food earlier, yeah.
I go.
They're worried a predator has them now. They feel trapped.
Oh no, I'm gonna be like, yo, let me take you over as a whole and one mind, and I think I can help you guys get out of this.
Alright, roll me diplomacy. Or handle animal for you will also work, whichever works better for you.
I got 15 on handle animal.
I mean, they're agitated, so they're not going to like it, but I'll let you roll the will contest and we'll see what happens.
Whisper to them with like my so just like rock vibrations, and I'm just like.
I got a 17.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, yeah.
Are we still in the water? I like still talk to them, act like nothing happened.
No, I feel like they've been taken out of their environment. That's why they're panicking.
Our asses are on our boat.
I'm gonna tell them if they all work together as one unit, they can defeat their predator.
They try, but they can't locate their prey. They can, wherever it is, they just feel like they're stuck on all sides. There's no escape and there's nothing to attack.
I ask them if we're all like bunched up really close against each other.
Yes.
Damn, we're in a net, you guys. Oh, we're in a fucking basket.
Yeah. So as you guys wake up, it's late at night and the regular snake party's going on. Everyone's got their foodstuffs out. Roll a perception check when you guys wake up.
9.
11.
14.
Yeah, you can roll to your way.
9.
Alright, so you guys wake up, it's dark now, no wonder you guys don't see a whole lot. It's late at night, like the party's going on. They're doing some late night cooking. Apparently some of the old folks found some large group of crabs, a crab swarm, and they're doing like a baked crab boil. They're dumping out baskets and baskets full of these crab swarms. Big stone bowl they have made that they're heating up, and they're all like popping. They're having a good time, getting drunk like usual as you guys wake up. You guys want to approach? Yeah, you can go over and check it out.
Can I have a flashback?
The Kefo, meanwhile, going through this panic, starts to feel hot. Roll a history check.
I got to 7 again. I thought it was a 1. Plus history. I don't have history. It's a 7. I'm just boiling.
You're in a very strange situation. It reminds you of something, like you feel hot and wet, and it's definitely like being underground in a lot of places. But you don't know where you are, and it does not bring back any flashbacks.
I feel at home.
Alright, so you guys approach the party where they're cooking up all these tasty crab swarms.
I want to skip the party and rest.
Yeah, fuck those crabs. I don't eat some of those crabs. Those crabs are bastards.
I'm eating crabs.
I'm gonna eat
I'm
them
going
too.
in. I'm partying the
Alright.
fuck.
Karam rests, but Arog, you were going, yes? And Eriku's going?
Yeah, man. I'm looking at it as like a revenge sort of thing.
Are you guys going for a crab snack?
I gotta eat. I might as well eat you.
Alright, so you guys are welcome to this crab buffet. Roll a perception check as you go in for the crab buffet.
13.
13. Wait.
Yeah, I got nothing.
13.
Sarah, I'm not very wise.
Number. Going into the party strong.
You guys both get 13s?
Yeah.
So you guys don't notice anything strange right away. Bekefo, the life force is slowly eking out of your new companion, getting weaker and weaker every round. So the longer this goes on, like the more and more dead, and they're getting eaten. So it's getting a smaller and smaller size as this goes on. So you're losing. So it's losing HP basically. But right now, you can communicate with. You still have the ability to communicate with the ones because they are like slowly dying in this hot stone. So if you want to try and communicate with the ones that are still around, you can do that right now.
Can I also try another history flashback on myself? Because the experience of slow death around me. I think that's definitely worthy of some PTSD. It's a 9.
Definitely have some sort of parallel memory, but it's hard to place right now.
Still in my confusion, I call out to the last forces I feel around me and just ask them idiotically, what's wrong?
It's hot.
What's happening to you?
Too hot.
I try to rally them in one last attempt to jump out of the pot with me.
Alright, roll me diplomacy.
Ooh, 18.
Crabs start hopping. Roll me a perception check. Arog and Eriku.
I got a 10.
Oh, fuck. I got a 4.
Yeah. Crabs are popping. You guys either just don't notice or don't care. You're too busy like stuffing your face with crabs to notice what's going on in the pot right now. They're just like shoveling little mouthfuls of tiny little crabs. You don't notice what's going on over there, but Bekefo is bravely trying to make some sort of escape from this hot pot. One of the locals calls out and says, "What's that?" If you guys want to roll a perception check for what's that.
4.
You spot something, where he's pointing, something dark, tiny.
spot.
It's underneath a handful of crabs. You want to just roll a perception check to investigate, or do you want to try and grab it?
Well, I'm going to investigate it first. Let me see if I know what it is.
Alright, perception check again, as you get closer.
5.
Yeah, it's covered in crabs, so it's hard to tell. There's a bunch of crabs crawling all over it.
Not a crab.
I mean, it's not a crab. Well, you may be like, that's not a crab.
What are you trying to do?
Sometimes in those basket traps, you catch stuff that's not crabs, you know? Could just be a rock. Yeah.
Or a rock.
Yeah.
Do I notice this happening?
I think you might have noticed that Arog's taking a closer look.
It piqued my interest, and I think he's found a really big crab, and I want it for myself.
Alright, you can go perception check it.
I got a 5.
You don't see any really big crab. You don't know what the hell he's looking at.
Yes.
Well, I want to still reach in and grab it before he does.
Well, you don't see anything, so you can grab a handful of crabs, but you can't grab it. But whenever you grab a handful of crabs, it might uncover it, and you can roll a perception check.
Well, dang, I'm gonna grab some crab.
Alright, you grab a handful of crabs to eat, shovel them in your mouth, and then roll a perception check after you pick up that handful of crabs.
Why is he looking at the pot?
Burning my hand. I got a nat 20, but it's a 22.
Alright, so you pick up that handful of crabs, and underneath it is the Bekefo stone.
Can I grab it?
Yeah, you can. Roll me a reflex save when you grab the Bekefo stone.
Is it hot?
Yeah.
I'm hot as fuck. I've been boiling.
Does it help that I wear a spiked gauntlet?
Oh yeah, then you'll be fine if you have your spike gauntlet. If you grab it with your spike gauntlet hand.
I only have one hand to grab.
Yeah, that's true. So I'll tell you what, instead of taking 2 damage, you'll just take 1. The glove will get a little hot, but you're holding that hot stone in your hand. That'll be to your glove, not to your hand, so don't take that to your HP. So it might need repair later. Your equipment can become so damaged that it is inoperable. Right now, it's just, it's not broken yet. It just has, like, some burn damage to it. But you're holding the Bekefo stone in your hand, or in your gauntlet.
I go and I'm like, look.
I'm like, what the fuck?
I wink at the rock.
This rock.
I run. I just run off to the beach.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow her.
Alright, you follow, leaving
Don't follow me.
leaving the crabs behind to die. You sense as you become separated from your animal companion that they are now all dead, though. You lost another animal companion.
Well, broke that promise.
They all got 8. But you're back with your friends, and you guys run back over to your canoe near where Karam is still resting.
Oh, I clutched the Bekefo, or as I referred to it as baguette, and I howl at the 3 men.
Can I sense that?
And I'm
Yeah,
like,
you can sense
"Saber,
that.
Sting.
You definitely
And I
sense familiar energy all around you now, Bekefo. Oh yeah, sure, you can feel the vibration of it.
I want that energy, that howl experience, to run through her hands into
As long as she howled directly at the rock, we could say that happened.
I held it up as I howled.
You howled into the rock, and it heard you howl.
Into the rock to the moon.
Towards the moons.
3 moons, like the 3 daggers that represent my goddess.
You end the night on a good note, happy to be reunited with your friend, and also hope to have taken revenge on all those crabs that defeated you earlier.
I dedicated to the Saber's Sting.
You get points. You get Clistria points for your crab revenge.
Got a big old check next to that one on my list.
Yeah, I gotta see how you react to it because I can't really talk to your rock.
It In my mind, I killed all those crabs.
You definitely killed a couple handfuls of them.
I just think I know of a good idea to get you a body.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, I mean, go for it. But just go for it in game. I'm just a rock.
Okay, well that's
Yes.
good.
I mean, Bukefo has no choice. He's gonna go over and take it.
Yeah.
Bukefo.
You gotta talk to me.
Oh, I got some.
As you approach me, I'm like growling. Like,
I'm gonna handle animal, I guess.
Yeah, if you like to. Handle animal Eriku to try to get Eriku to calm down when you approach.
Come on.
She is howling at the moon, so I mean, it's not too far-fetched. It's always fun to roll stuff.
Hey, I got 21.
what? What do I roll?
If you would like to fight it, you can roll like a will save to see if you want to be resistant to it.
I
Skill
will.
I got.
I will roll a will.
Go for it.
I got a 12. Good luck grabbing this hot
So
roll.
it sounds like Erog's able to approach you and calm you down.
Yeah, those crabs are really nutritious. And I ate a lot of them because I hated them so much. Like those crabs. Anyway, I have an idea. We need something to trade. Kefo needs a new body. Why don't we just trade Bukefo with one of the Vishkanyans? For something, anything. Probably a lot. I mean, it's a big shiny rock. And then hopefully he's able to take over their body. That's my idea. Take over Vishkanyan body, one that is used to battle, comes with like fucking weapons and shit. Maybe we trade her for another boat and tie our two fucking boats together to make a little bit of a bigger boat.
Super boat.
Super boat.
Super canoe.
What we trade it for can come later, but that was just an idea I threw out there. Double boat.
Say all this to my character.
Yes,
now?
that was my proposal.
So, like, I'm silent for a moment, wadding there. I'm like,
It's a lot to consider.
yes, are you about to poop for a time?
You're gonna poop in your Speedo real quick?
And I'm
Foreskin?
like,
Yeah.
I pause for a moment, look at Edgar, and I'm like, and I don't answer yes or no, and then I howl again.
I think that means she likes it.
About that.
You can do a sense motive if you want to know what that means.
I forgot about that skill. Oh yeah, I've been using this one for rolls of the mind. Always plays me faithful 3.
Not sure how to read Eriku at this moment, but do you guys want to rest the rest of the evening and wake up in the morning? Or try to do
Yeah, we gotta
something
wake up real
like
early.
right now
Yeah.
before sunrise?
Gotta calm these people some kids.
Or you just take like a 2-hour nap and bounce back?
Nah, you know what? I'm full health. I'm gonna work on my bola again.
Or you make
I
another
have
one,
2
you got the
hours.
supplies?
Work on it already.
If he's gonna make a bolo by the time he finishes, the sun will be up. It'll be early morning, but...
I'm also gonna sit in the middle of my little Gorum and blood carving.
So you go to the other side of the beach.
I'm
I rolled
gonna
a
sleep for 4 hours.
12. Oh hell.
I'm back.
So Eriku, you wake up and have 4 hours to blow while Erog is still working and Kiram is still resting if you want to do anything. The Bukefo crystal in your hand. If you only slept 4 hours, it's early morning.
I'm gonna sleep in.
Alright, I'm just gonna let her take me over. I don't have anything.
Oh, are you... Oh.
Alright, so you have to like either put her in your actual hand or like put it on with your one hand, actually wear it as a necklace.
I put her betwixt my bosom.
Alright. Baguette in the boob. Famous move.
Back at the boob.
So you got the baguette and the boob. Roll a will contest to see who gains control of this body.
24.
I got a 17.
Bukefo, you now control Eriku's body.
Cool, I don't know what to do.
Cool. I like look down and I look up and I look up at the sky. I like nod like this, and then I do like a quick look to the left. Who's to my kind of perception? What's to my left? 10.
Aram is resting nearby, and a short distance down the beach is that old folks part of the camp.
Can I look perception? To my right? It's a 1, but plus my 5 is a 6. Oh, she's still good.
Yeah.
That eye, apparently.
Oh, yes, for that.
You can't see past the canoe. I mean, there's a canoe over there, but you can't see past it.
Now you realize how weak my vision actually is. I can't just see at night. I can't see a lot.
I'm
got
gonna just start walking towards the middle of Snake Island, towards my snake people. Like find the people that Eriku usually hangs out with.
I mean, it's kind of it's all one big group, but you can find any age troop. Like I said, that's kind of how they hang out, so if you want to tell me which age troop.
The young men, I believe it was.
They like me. My goddess smiled upon me flirting.
I'm gonna like twerk around them in that Speedo that Karam let Eriku borrow, but her mom had to wear Bridget had to wear like a mom outfit and shit. And then I'm gonna be like, hey boys, have y'all seen the queen today?
Okay. Roll me a diplomacy.
Don't remember the repertoire.
It's a 10.
You're the only queen we see.
Oh!
They already like me.
I love it. one arm slump onto the ground and lay out.
Alright.
And I'm like,
You lean on your only arm and pose like a nude French woman.
what's up? What's up with your day?
They're sharpening the weapons, getting ready for a hunt.
I look around for the queen.
Okay, perception check.
23.
Woo!
It's a small island. She's usually pretty easy to spot. She has a procession of people that sort of like tend to her needs, so she's not hard to find.
I keep going. I would like to approach her.
Yeah, you walk up on Eriku's body, that's fine.
No, I sashay up.
You sashay up in Eriku's body.
Real like this. And I take the Baketho and I like. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I like bow real low, but kind of like doing a full split while I bow. So, like, that twerk butt is like active.
Roll me an acrobatics to do all this moves.
Really awkward.
It's a full.
Yeah, you are not moving. This is not a body you were used to, and it is looking pretty weird. It's just, you're more just like gyrating funkily as you walk up. It's like a Ministry of Silly Walks skit as you approach the queen.
Alright, I noticed the queen's not impressed. I'm just gonna nat flex.
Alright, just pop your pecs.
Yeah.
Your
Oh,
blue
can I
pecs.
use my spells?
Yeah, you're a druid. You have a hand now and a mouth. You can cast spells now that you have a hand and a mouth.
Okay. I'm gonna take a quick side note, and I'm gonna be like thinking about how Eriku would me proceeding, and then I just start giggling because I think about like how old I am, but how like hot my body is right now, and I like look back at the queen, dazzle her. 13.
A 13 is not enough, though.
I'm just gonna be like, and I'm just gonna look at her, and I'm gonna be like, I just wanted to thank you for all your hospitality and generosity. It would honor me and my friends if you would wear this necklace.
Right.
And I hand myself to the queen.
She has
Diplomacy.
a ring and a necklace now. She liked the ring.
18.
Let's say your group has given me many gifts. As much as I would be honored to accept this gift, I have nothing to give. After your previous gift to me, I feel like I have nothing worthy of such a fine treasure.
The only gift we need is the permission to go hunting with you guys when you leave today. Your finest group.
Roll diplomacy.
19.
While you have proven your worth here and become part of our group, you are outsiders, and our group's been hunting together their whole lives, and many of them would fear that you would put them in danger. We haven't seen any proof of your hunting skill other than the singular boar you brought back and some of the other animals that have flown towards the island since you've come here. Many see you as a sign of a bad omen. Even though many of our elders argued the limp woman among you must be the one we got rid of, we still just determined that one of our own elders should leave. I've done what I can to look out for your people, but would feel bad taking this gift.
I am like, that's totally cool, and I put it back around my neck, and then I go, can I at least have a hug though?
Diplomacy.
18.
She says yes and then directs one of her guards to give you a hug.
I hug the guard. As I am hugging him, I would like to will roll to take over the guard.
I got a 15. Did you get a 1? Yeah. Does not work. Not only does it not work, Eriku suddenly snaps back control of her body.
I
Eriku.
continue to hug the guard. And I kind of rub his back a little bit.
He backs away quickly.
Tune in next time for more The Other Dungeon.
This episode of Long Distance Dungeons & Dragons Dinner Theater is sponsored by our fans and friends on Patreon. Donate today. Keep Long Distance Dungeons & Dragons Dinner Theater alive.